we're playing Crystal Palace away on a Tuesday night, and I'd actually agreed a new contract on the Tuesday morning, and I was going to be signing it on the Wednesday when I got back. I was going to stay at the hotel. Anyway, I played in the game, and it was actually one of my old teammates, Sean Derrer. 50-50 with him. I'd done my knee ligaments and cartilage, and instead of like signing my new deal, I were having a scan on my knee. That night, I mean, having an operation. But,
is this at Sheffield United? Or?
Yeah. And this contract all of a sudden weren't there. And it was 4 months I were off table. Warnock didn't speak to me much, because if you were no good to him sometimes, he didn't speak to you. But the minute I were about a couple of weeks off being fit, I were main man again. And then all of a sudden, contract were on the table, wasn't it? I refused to sign it unless they backdated it to when we agreed. So I thought, standing my ground here, I managed to get my money. Like,
what's it like negotiating like that? You know, if you move through clubs, is it like, do you do much? Your agent does most fit? Do you tell your agent?
Yeah, I always tell this one when, I'll never forget, I were at Sheffield and doing well. Apparently a few clubs were sniffing around and all this. Like my agent was like, so I worked on a lot. I think I were on like 1,200 quid a week, which were not a lot compared to some. I know in reality it is a lot of money, but not to like what some of the players were on at the time. And my agent just literally says, you should be earning blah, blah, blah. I'm going to get you $7,000 a week. And I'm like, you ain't going to pray get me $7,000 a week from that. He went, I am. You just trust me and stick with me and I'll get you $7,000 a week. So anyway, first contract off. So my agent went to see Warnock and club, and they were like, yeah, we think he deserves a new deal. We'll give him one. So it was literally first contract were like 2,200. No. Week later, 3,300. No. Week later, 4,000. So like from 1,200 to 4,000, you're like,
quadruple.
It's literally a ridiculous wage rise. I'm my agent's like, no. So at this point now, Warnock's getting from me, and he's literally got me. And one day he's just gone, you greedy bastard. He says, I remember you were on 400 quid a week at Berra, and now you're turning down $4,000. He went, you're a fucking joke. And I'm like, Gaffer, well, man. He went, no, don't speak to you, I'm fucking with you. But luckily enough, I was going international duty, and I'll never forget, I got over to Ireland. I'd landed in Dublin, and I had a voicemail. Do me a favour, stay in Ireland, don't come back, I don't want you no more.
Really?
That's what he said, right?
In a squeaky
On
voice.
Hell, I've had enough of you. So anyway, I'm away. I'm thinking happy days. I'm away for 10 days, buzzing. On like last couple of days when I was there, my agent rings me up and he went, right, they've agreed on, you've got your $7,000 a week. I'm like, what? He went, well, they've gone to see Kevin McCabe, the owner, and he's basically just said, give him what he wants. So when you get back, the following day, I'll meet you at ground and sign your deal. So I goes to Bramall Lane, and goes in Warnock's office. My agent's in there, and the chief exec, contracts on the table. Next thing, door opens behind me. Warnock walks in, puts his arm around me and went, if anyone deserves that, son, it's you, and walked off laughing. I didn't fully speak to me for 4 weeks. He got right kite on me. Called me all names under the sun. But he said afterwards, he says, well, it's one of them, innit? If I get you for X amount, I might be able to use the rest of it for another player, and that's how it works.